So let's start with the first thing, which is going to be in here. And I want to go ahead and let's get the last of our runes going, the 7 deadly sins. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, so we're out here at our mob farm that we finished up in the last episode. You might notice a couple of changes. What I did is I raised it up by a half a block here, so the hoppers are directly underneath this half slab. And that was, everything pretty much was dying the moment it hit the ground, and I needed some things to survive so that I could kill them for the experience, and also things like creepers. I don't think you get creeper hearts unless you kill them yourself. So let's take a look. Now this is about a day's worth of stuff, and you might notice something going on under there too. I'll show you that here in just a moment. Look at all this cool stuff that we got in here. We got bows, we got arrows, we got armor, we've got tons of bones, we got some string, a ton of gunpowder, we got some zombie heads and creeper heads. We got music discs. I'll tell you about that in a second here. Rotten flesh, spider eyes, sugar from witches, confusing powder, ender fragments, withering dust, mysterious map, we got a couple of those already. Zombie brains, torn pages, and then some splash potions of decay. Anyways, the music discs, this was interesting. I came out here and this thing was just jam full of mobs, and there was a baby skeleton in there who could see me and was shooting at me, but he was shooting the creepers that were in there, and that's how we wound up with 2 of the music discs in there. So let me run downstairs real quick and I will show you what I did underneath this thing. So hang on, I'll be right back with you. Okay, we are underneath the mob farm, which is right here. You can see I've got a wooden engine set up and some wooden pipes coming into diamond pipes, some gold pipes, and into some iron pipes, and then the diamond pipe or gold pipes lead into our system there. I've got a chest down here. Now, what is all this? Now, I only want to put things in our storage system that can stack. Anything else needs to come into this chest, and that's what the diamond pipes are for. So if we right click on the pipe here, you can see we've got some filters set up. So I've got a red channel and a yellow channel that have filters on them. So the red channel will take creeper heads, skeleton skulls, zombie heads, ender fragments, sugar, and confusing powder. Where the yellow channel will be rotten flesh, spider eyes, string, zombie brains, bones, gunpowder, and arrows. So all these things stack so they can be put in our system. Anything else that is not in that filter list is going to come down into the black channel and into this chest. So because we can only filter, what is it, 8 items or something like that, we have far more than that. I had to split it into 2 channels, and if we get even more stackable items, I can come out to this side or this side as well. And then the iron pipe is here, just so that things don't go back into here and bounce back and forth, and also the same things don't go around that way. So let's turn this on and make sure that everything is going as it should. So let's see, we got confusing powder. That I think comes out this side, the red channel. And yep, it's heading towards the red channel. Let's see. Okay. So we got ender fragments. I think are also red channel. Yes, they are. Come on, things, speed up. Let's see, withering dust. Did I have that in there? That goes down into the chest, as does the page. Brains go off in this direction. Torn page goes down there, along with some of this other stuff. The potions, bows, and everything looks like it is working correctly. Let's take a quick look here. And everything's flying down this way and into our system here at the end. Here come the arrows. So yes, that will work. Let's take a look real quick in our chest over here, our overflow chest, so to speak. So we've got the withering dust, which I can probably get up there in the filter. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now, since I do know I don't have it set up in the system, but we can do that real quick. So we come into here and we'll put withering dust in there. So now that if that's encountered, it'll come into the red filter. And then we can just put this in our system downstairs. So let's go do that real quick. Don't have withering dust in there. I'm just going to put it in there. Go ahead and grab my key. And let's lock that. And as you can see, I've set all these up to maximum storage size and put all the mob drops that I can think of so far in here. So we should be good on that. All right, next thing, let's head into our Botania area. And I did a little bit of work in here cleaning that up a bit. And I have a couple of things that I want to do today. So let's start with the first thing, which is going to be in here. And I want to go ahead and let's get the last of our runes going, the 7 deadly sins. So we're going to come in here into chapter 3, the way the world works. Open that up. Come into and carved in the mind. It seems there is a point where imbuing elements into runes goes too far. By combining the elemental and seasonal runes, you can create a strangely compelling set of runes that make you want to do all kinds of bad things. Guess that's why they're named after the 7 deadly sins. So we've got the rune of lust, the rune of gluttony, the rune of greed, the rune of sloth, the rune of wrath, the rune of envy, and the rune of pride. So each of these is going to be set up with 2 mana diamonds and then 2 runes. So this one is the rune of air and the rune of summer. So let's go ahead and grab those real quick. Get this stuff out of my way. 2 mana diamonds, rune of air, rune of summer. I also need my wand. And we're going to need a stone. Go ahead and grab the 7 of them that we're going to be using. All right, so same thing as always. I've got this set up now, pointing over here. Those 2, rune of air, rune of summer. All right, and this is probably going to take a while. So I will get back to you as soon as this is ready. Okay, I had to reposition my mana spreaders because they weren't getting any energy from the mana pools. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Put that down. There we go. We got our first rune, rune of lust. Let's go ahead and put that away. And the rune of summer, I think, is that one? Yeah. Okay. So let's get the next one going. Same thing. And I'll be right back with you. All right, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and put that down and get it with the wand. Tell you what, I am not having luck with that. There we go. So we got our second one. Let's go ahead and put away our Rune of Gluttony. And that's winter. Let me go ahead and put that away. I know I'm going to need some of these for these other ones that we're missing some. So let's go ahead and get the third one going. And I will be right back with you. All right, this one's ready to go. There we go. Let's go ahead and put away this one, which is the Rune of Greed. That and that. Go ahead and grab the next one in line. All right, I'll be right back with you. All right, this one's ready now. There we go. And let's go ahead and put these away. Rune of Sloth. Air, Autumn. Okay, next one is this one here. All right, be right back with you again. Okay, this one's ready. Let's get it going too. There we go. Go ahead and put this away. The Rune of Wrath. Put away Earth. I need this winter one for this next one. All right, let me get that going. I'll be right back with you. All right, this one's ready to go. So let's go ahead and do this as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this put away. And that is the Rune of Envy. And now we're on to our last one. And let's go ahead and get that going, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, our last rune is now ready. Let's go ahead and get it crafted here. There we go. Pick all that up, and let's say hello to the Rune of Pride. Okay, get this stuff put away. And that one goes in there. Okay. So, that gives us all the runes, at least the ones that I know of that are in here. So, let's take a look now at the next thing I want to work on, which is in the same chapter. Well, let's see. Claim our rewards here. Floral fertilizer, strong essence, and 4 more mana tablets. Some pretty good stuff there. Let me go ahead and see. Do I have room in here for all this? Yes, I do. Floral fertilizer, and that I will put where it belongs, which is not in here. Okay, back in here. Next thing that we want to do is this one here. It's not out of this world. Beyond the abilities of Mana Steel, the Lexica Botania has an entry on the creation and properties of Terra Steel, a substance created by combining different mana-infused substances together. To create Terra Steel, a terrestrial agglomeration plate is necessary to act as a catalyst for the fusion of the components with a large volume of mana. So we're going to be making the terrestrial agglomeration plate. So let's take a look at that. We need 3 blocks of lapis lazuli, 1 block of mana steel, and then a rune of water, rune of earth, rune of mana, rune of air, and rune of fire. So we've got those all right here. Let me just go ahead and grab all this stuff here. And then we've got a crafting table over here. And then this is the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Go ahead and put all that into place, and there we go. We've crafted that. And now we've got a detection task. Okay, now it wants us to make mana steel. Well, we're not going to be able to do that right now because we're going to have to set up a system for that. We're going to have to actually lay out the terrestrial agglomeration plate. We're going to have to power it with a lot of mana and then toss some stuff on there to create the mana steel. We'll do that in the next episode. So let me go ahead and put that away for now. So the next thing we are going to do is also in this same chapter, and that is down here, construct additional pylons. You feel it may be time to try your hand at enchanting your equipment. Most people augment the capabilities of an enchanting table with bookcases. But why would you use 15 of those when 2 mana pylons can achieve the same feat? So, we need to craft an enchantment table, which is just a regular old vanilla enchantment table, and 2 mana pylons. So, chest. So let's go ahead and get everything that we need for that here. So we'll start with our enchanting table, which we all know is just 4 pieces of obsidian, and these are diamonds. These are mana diamonds, and a book. There's our enchanting table. And then we need mana pylons. So let's go ahead and take a look at those mana pylons. And those are 2 gold, 2 mana steel ingots, and 1 mana diamond. And we need 2 of those. There's 1. And what am I missing? I need 2 more pieces of gold. Did I not grab it all? I probably didn't put enough in the chest. All right, let's run over here real quick. Grab 2 pieces of gold. We can come over to our crafting table here. And there we go. We have our 2 mana pylons. So let's head back over here to our Botania area. Take a look at our book here. We got all that. Our rewards are an enchanted book and a companion title scroll. And then we get to pick one. Let's pick the second one. Claim our reward. And let's see what we got out of this. We got a protection 4. And we got a sharpness 5. That's not bad. I don't know if you can put enchantments on these or not. You probably can. All right, well, that is everything that I had planned. Let's see if there's anything else in the book that we can do real quick. And what is this for? Okay, that is going to be setting up our portal to Alfheim. Let's see what we need for that. We need a Natura pylon. We need Elven Gateway Core and a Glimmering Living Wood. Let's see what this says. Research suggests that a race known as elves may have fled this place for their homeland, Alfheim. If you can open a portal, you may be able to establish contact and get a better idea of what happened here. So, construct the portal to Alfheim as described in the Lexica Botania, then activate it by waving your wand of the forest at the Gateway Core. So let's see what we need to do these, if we have everything that we need. First of all, let's take a look at our Natura pylon. No, those are Terra Steel nuggets, so we definitely need to do our Terra Steel first before we can do anything with the portal to Alfheim. Let's see what this companion title scroll looks like here. Let's go ahead and where's our title scroll at there? Let's take a quick look. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think it would drive me nuts, so I'm gonna get rid of that though, because that would, yeah, seeing that all the time would drive me crazy. All right, is there anything else in the book that we can do? We're not going to the end. These require gas tiers I don't want to use right now. what the world is made of. We did all those. What the world teaches. Can't do anything in there. Those two maps that we got. What the world enables. Let's see what we have here. The blooming industry. Your interest in the industrial is finally getting somewhere. Iron is great for simple things, but isn't necessarily resilient enough to cope with some of the stresses of the mechanical devices you wish to construct. Creating a bloomery furnace should allow you to take the first steps towards refining your iron to be much better. So that will give us wrought iron ingots. So let's take a look at what the bloomery furnace requires. And that is 4 clay bricks, 4 seared bricks, and a furnace. And that goes in the carpenter with 8 buckets of creosote oil. All right, let me pull together this stuff and I'll be right with you. All right, I grabbed everything that we need to make this. I turned on our steam engine to start providing some power to the carpenter, which I put down in place of the rolling machine. So what we need then, let's take a look at our recipe again. We need the 4 bricks, we need 4 seared bricks and a furnace, and then it also needs 8,000 millibuckets of creosote oil, which is 8 buckets of creosote oil. We have boat tons of creosote oil. I got 5 tanks here. That's 6 tanks. That's something like 96 buckets of creosote oil. Yeah, we're not hurting for it. So let's go ahead and get this in place. Put that in there. This is just the pattern we're doing, and this is the supplies that it uses. So there and there. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's start filling this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Sure we got it. 8 buckets out of 10. And let's go ahead and, yeah, it's going to take a while because this thing doesn't have a lot of power. So, let me get back to you as soon as this thing is ready. All right, this thing took forever, but now we have it. We have our bloomery furnace. Let's go ahead and turn this silly thing off. Oh, this thing will drive you crazy. Now, the bloomery furnace, let's go ahead and claim our reward on this. Oh no, detection task. All right, yeah, so what we need to do is we're going to set this up real quick. I'm just going to put it right here. And then the bloomery furnace turns iron into wrought iron. And then later on, we're going to have our blast furnace. And then you put the wrought iron in the blast furnace along with coal coke, and it turns it into steel. Now, the bloomery furnace requires charcoal to run. It won't run on coal. So let's go ahead and put the charcoal in here. We're going to put in our iron, and then let me grab a stack of sand. Put that in there. Do I have it in the right order? Okay, sand over there, then iron. Let's see. We need 1 piece of wrought iron out of this. There we go. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. Hopefully that's it. We get 4 more pieces of wrought iron out of this. All right. Yeah, the first refinement of iron is wrought iron made by exposing it to sand at heat in the bloomery furnace. All right, so that opens up our blast furnace, which we will probably get to in the next episode. All right, well, that's it for this episode. So in the next episode, we'll work on probably the blast furnace. We'll probably get that terrestrial agglomeration plate thing going. and see if we can get ourselves some Terra steel out of it. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.